All right, hello. Today is what is today? 20. Oh fuck! It's my sister's birthday today. I should probably call her a bit later on. But yes, it is my sister's birthday today. It's 28th of January. Fuck, I nearly forgot. Anyways, so should probably. I didn't go to the gym this morning. And then I did a little weigh-in, and I was about 91.6. I was about 91 on days off, so I'm 0.6 now. But I mean, like, there is bowel movement, but I just feel like I don't think anything's really changed with my weight this whole week. But look, to be expected when you're not really only trained for the first start half of the week, and then I just burned out. And then I burned out to the point that I was late for work yesterday. So that's so I'm thinking I'm just gonna switch my diets. I think. Well, because I haven't done the whole, like. I mean, usually I just prefer ketogenic diets because it's just, for me, it's just easier. I eat less, but they're more calorically dense. So, like, me sitting down at work and eating a kilo's worth of apples the other day, holy shit. That was, I literally would have spent like at least half an hour just eating apples. And for me, that was a pain in the ass. It's pretty cloudy today, might get some rain. And if I get some rain, that means I don't work, so it's even better. Not a bad way to finish the week. So I guess, what am I grateful for today? It's going to be... I always find these really hard because I don't want to do the same thing over and over and over again. I'm going to say... I could say sleep, but I mean, because I did get more sleep, but I'm gonna say scales because it just keeps track of like where I'm at. So I mean, like, and I was pretty slack with my fiber this week. I try to remember most days. Like, I've got my fiber with me this morning. So I can take some more. But yeah, oh fuck, I don't think I brought my fiber with me. Damn it. That's okay. But I'll have to check my bag, because the last thing I remember was putting it in the pantry. But so yeah, alright. I'm gonna say scales, yeah. What am I grateful for? Scales. Just keeps me on track. And my scales are pretty good because it syncs to my watch, but I mean, like, are my scales accurate for like a body fat percentage thing? Absolutely not. I think my scales say that I'm about 26%, but the scan from last week showed that I was at 19, so bit of a difference there. Like, that 6%'s a lot in terms of body fat percentage. But so the scales are purely just to track weight. I'm using the DEXA scans to track composition, so we'll keep it like that. But yeah, so I've got and then I guess key points for today: get through the day without, and that's in the sense of just work, because everybody's back from the public holiday today. So it means, but on the bright side, that means I've got more people that I can follow things up with in regards to how we operate. So I've got a couple of projects that I'm working on. So that's probably one of my key focuses. Is I want to get a specific report generated for us. To help my department, and it's like I explained to my coworker yesterday on how I can just look at one or two things and go, something's wrong, and then bam, found out that there were two issues straight away, and then we made some changes, and then it effectively changed how things were operating. And if I could just have those in a report all the time, that'd be awesome. So suss that out. I brought my book today. I've got a weird thing where I have to leave things realistically, I guess I'm a pretty messy person because I spread things out, but I purely spread things out because if I don't spread things out, and because for me, if I don't see it, I don't think of it. So that's why I like to just spread everything out, or I just need to I like building little routines where everything goes in the same spot. And then besides that, it might just be I need to buy, making a little list for days off, like what I did last days off. I made a little list, and I worked through a fair bit of it. But as always, there's more things. Like I need to buy a lunchbox, so that way I have a permanent home for all my food, and just little things like that, like lunchbox. I need to sort out my insurance for my second car that I no longer have, because I'm pretty sure I'm still paying for it, but I don't have it anymore. So I'll sort that out. I need to redo my budget, because got a family friend that's offering to help me with my budgeting and stuff, because he's the financial guru that we know, and so he's super awesome. Love him. And so I got to do that. He sent me an email last week, and I need to resend it to him. So yeah, I will suss all that out, and then it's like I need to buy some new strings for my guitar, because I just need to, maybe I should Google to see if some new strings would make, because the only issue with the string theory is that they are technically brand new strings, but they're 10 years old, so I'm not really honestly sure about degradation of guitar strings over time. I bought them a long time ago because I was like, oh yeah, I'll change my guitar strings at some point, and I just never did. But it's just that on my little guitar, they've got a different brand of strings, and it just feels very, very different to the strings that I've got on my oldest guitar, which are new, but they're not quite that new. So yeah, because they're from my understanding, those guitar strings that I bought for my old guitar a long time ago, they're softer on the fingertips, and even one of my bosses at work, he uses the exact same strings. So I just need to make sure that it is definitely degradation over time with unused guitar strings is definitely a thing. So I just have to suss that out. But yeah, and then how am I going to achieve all that? Well, look, make a to-do list, and then you start doing it. But got to remember, tomorrow is the new moon. I bought a new app called Photo Pills, I think it is, and it's about helping you compose your shots in nature for astrophotography, or it's not just astrophotography. You can do moon pictures, you can do star pictures, sun pictures. It helps you set up your shot so that way your subject has the best chance to be framed. So if you want the Milky Way, in your shot over something, like the Milky Way, like it helps tell you that the Milky Way is going to be over this shot at like 5 a.m. or 4 a.m. or 3 a.m. Like it's like that. So I need to try and figure out what time the Milky Way appears down here, because I think for the next couple of months is Milky Way period, because I'm still learning a lot. Like it's really cool that I didn't realize that there's different times of the year that are best to photograph the Milky Way. Like I think it's like there's 3 months of the year where it's best taken horizontally, and then there's other parts of the year where it's better taken vertically. So I just need to check the time period, because it looks like it's about 9 months where it's really good Milky Way shots, but I'm not sure whether or not that's region based. The people making the video or the product, they're based in the northern hemisphere, so I just need to check it out for the southern hemisphere. It's the little things like that I just had no idea about, and that's why I fucking love YouTube. YouTube teaches me everything. It's taught me so much stuff throughout the years, how to do X and how to do Y. And then I think I might get an Ultimate Guitar subscription, just because it's come a long way, actually. Like, Ultimate Guitar's come a long way from what it used to be. But it just seems like I need some kind of because when I play guitar, I'm literally just playing things that I like to play, or like things that I already know roughly how to play. But there's not a whole lot of progression. I think the biggest progression is probably learning You and Me by Lifehouse. But besides that, there's no structure. Like sometimes I some nights I focus on strumming, some nights I focus on finger placement. It's probably one of those things that I need to hurry up and get a lesson here or there. Yeah, I'll have to, just another thing to follow up. Look, I think that's it. I like to waffle on about a lot of shit, and even though I'm going to be the only one watching this, I don't really care. Actually, I feel a lot better. I've been I've been listening to my Tim Ferriss podcast, going to and from work. It's real bizarre, because it's just like Tim's thing is all about, he does an interview with high performing athletes, or not even athletes, doctors, just people at the top of their field, no matter what field they are. And he just goes through a bunch of things, and it's just funny that I used to always listen to music. I mean, I racked up 90 hours worth of 90,000 hours or 90,000 minutes worth of Spotify last year, which sounds like a lot. I actually have no ideas. Which realistically, it's not that much if you think about it, because if you just played Spotify all day, every day, but I mean, I always listen to the same shit, or sometimes I listen to radios, because I get new music. But anyways, I've been listening to old podcasts to and from work, just to mix it up. I might listen to a bit of music here or there, but it's just been nice listening to audiobooks, or but I find audiobooks hard, because I don't know why, but my attention span is just not there. Even when I read a book, even reading books that I like, I'll read the page and then I'll get to the end of the page, and then I can't remember anything of what I just read. I'm a terrible reader, absolutely terrible. So it might take me 2 or 3 times to read the page before I remember or understand what's going on. It's I read the words, but nothing, it just goes straight through my head. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna go. I will talk to you on the drive home. All right, so it is 6 a.m. on the 29th of January. I was supposed to do my mindfulness vlog last night. Totally forgot. Well, I didn't really forget. A, I left the camera here in the car. B, I was just too lazy to come out and get it, if I'm being completely honest. I don't know why, but I was really tired last night. I fell asleep at, I was falling asleep at like 9 o'clock on the couch. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't think that I'd had a big day, like, well, maybe I had. I just didn't realize it. But overall, it was a really good day. Since the day beforehand ended on such a giant shit show, me and my coworker did not want a repeat of getting fucked over. So we were on the ball, and we, I don't know, we really got a grip on things early, and it just made things so much easier. But yeah, so that was pretty awesome. And then it was even better that the our senior supervisor and the mine manager gave us a thank you yesterday for our work through the week. They said that we did an awesome job, and that, you know, I don't know if they're being legit or not, but they said things along the lines of, we wish that you could train the other people to run the mine like this. And then I think they're just blowing smoke up our ass though. But it was really nice to hear. Like, it made me feel like it gave me the biggest head. Like, if they said any more, I wouldn't be able to fit through the door because my head would be so big. So that was like, it was really nice to hear. Whether or not it was true, I don't know. But like, it was a good week, and that, if anything, the numbers proved that we had a good week. Like, despite all the disturbances and disruptances. That doesn't sound right, but we're gonna go with it anyway. Disturbances. Look, it is 6 a.m. So yeah, so I'm gonna combine 2 days into one, because it just makes so much, like, it's just easier that way. So so what did I learn yesterday? Oh, look, my coworker, he's a mad gamer. So we were talking about things like Destiny and, you know, building computers. I found out that the computers that they gave us are garbage. And even the IT guy that came to fix our computers, he more or less said the same thing. He's like, what the hell? My laptop has better specs than this computer. And then we were just like, are you kidding me? But found out that we are getting new ever since our, because our mine's been under, it's had like lawsuits for like the last 17 years, but they've stopped, and that it's on the news and everything. So I feel like I'm allowed to talk about that. They made news articles about it. But so yeah, they're no longer pursuing us. So we are able to spend money now, because you wouldn't want to spend money on something that could potentially shut down in a year's time. But now that the fact that they're not shutting down, and we're going to be there for like the next 20 years, we're allowed to spend that money. So found out that my boss is having a meeting so that way we can get better equipment. And that sounds awesome. Like, you know, so then, yeah, we were looking at the different kind of reports that I would like to see. And then like the different kind of reports that we get, just like stats, learn about that. And besides that, like, realistically, not much. Like, on a work day, I don't really learn too many things. Although, like, you know, I learn little things about our operations and things like that. So like every day you always learn something new in regards to work and operations, because I still don't know I still don't know a lot of things. But yeah, so I think that's a very broad and generic and vague answer, I know, but I can't really remember what I learnt yesterday. I'm not going to lie. What positive things happened today? Well, already went over that. Got awesome compliments from all of my supervision pretty well. So that's awesome. And then, look, what else I got to work on time. I wasn't late. I didn't sleep in again. So that's really awesome. And everyone had a chuckle when I walked in the office. They're like, "Oh, you're here." And I'm like, "Oh, hello. Lovely to see you all." Self-reflection moving forward. Oh, look, sorry. I did another thing. Well, I don't know if I added into the what did I learn today section, or if it's like the what positive things happen, but I downloaded this app called Photo Pills, and it helps you time your shots. It gives you real life things of, like where the sun's going to be at a certain time, or where the moon's going to be at a certain time, or where the Milky Way is going to be. So it's supposed to help with composing your shot and trying to time it right, so that way your picture looks the best. So I played around with that a little bit last night. It's a bit of a complicated app, I'm not going to lie. And I know there are tutorial videos out there, and I kind of watched one for like 5 minutes the other day, and did I think that I could do it myself after that 5 minutes out of like a 30-minute video? I did think that. Could I do it? Well, not really. Don't really know what I'm doing. So I'm going to go watch the video, learn what the hell I'm supposed to be doing. But it looks like, so where I like to, it's really hard. I need to calibrate it today, actually. Because it even has like an AR, is it artificial reality? So like it can, like if I set that, I can scroll through like the different times of day, and then like when I hold my phone up, it tells me like what it's going to look like where the Milky Way is going to be. So it helps in that ascent, in that sense of thing. Wait, I fucked all that up. It helps in that aspect. So yeah, I don't know like what part that covers, but regardless. Oh, another positive thing, I did manage to read my book when I got to work. Even though I left 10 minutes late, I somehow got there at the usual time. So yeah, I was able to read my book for 10 minutes, and it just makes it so much easier, like doing this video while driving. It just frees me up. And even right now, like I'm letting my car warm up, and it's my first day off. I'm not super, look, do I really care about getting to the gym at top like this morning? Not really, because it's going to be packed out from now until like later. So I don't really care, because I know that I'm walking into a busy gym. So I'm praying that the later I leave it, the less people are going to be there. That's just generally how it goes, because people go in early, go to the gym, and then they go to work. So that covers last night's recap. So then I'll go to this morning. So today I'm grateful for look, I'm going to say technology. And I know, super broad, but let me explain. It's the little things like being able to send emails, and even just apps. Because I mean, like for me, it's like that photo viewer app. And even another thing is just like emailing, because so the person that's helping me do my financial planning, we're doing that all via email virtually. And then he sent me another email yesterday saying, "Oh, hey, come on, you need to send me your budget." And I've been so busy during my work week that I just haven't done it. So it's just those little things, and like even just people keeping me accountable right now. So like he's trying to keep me accountable, I'm going, oh fuck, I need to pull my finger out of my ass and just get it done. So the plan is to go to the gym now, come back, do that, send it off. That's the plan. One compliment I can give myself today. Look, man, we're going. Look, I look at it this way. We've made so much progress from where we were a month ago in December to now. Mindset, body, like there's so many big changes that have happened, and it's awesome. Like it's better than doing nothing. Like realistically, so you should be proud of that. What are my key focus points for today? So it's going to be tackling all of those little jobs. Like I've got the tarps from when I went to the dump still in the back of the car. They should have been back, they should have been dried out. I mean, they're probably dry, but they should have been packed away like a week ago, and I just didn't do it. And I knew that they were there, and I just didn't do it. And then I've got the chiropractor this morning, go to the gym right now, do my budget up, buy some more guitar strings. I need to go through today and get some tax receipts from both of my gyms because I can claim my gym membership, so I need to send that off to work. It's just a lot of those little jobs I'm going to go to the gym, like I've said like 5 times already, come home, write down a giant list, and then just really nut through that list of like, and then maybe even like, I don't know, I get real weird, but I like to categorize and class like my tasks for the day, like which ones have time limits, which ones don't, which ones are quick, easy wins, which ones take a bit more time. So that way it just helps me plan a bit more. So, and then I just find that moving forward, when I lose track of what I'm doing, it's easy for me to refer back to. How will I achieve this? Well, I pretty much just talked about that. What areas of my life have I been neglecting, and how can I focus on them today? Well. Who's been neglecting how much they eat and tracking their calories? This guy. I started off really strong at the start of the week and then fell off. Now, when I fell off, though, I didn't eat ridiculously. If anything, I probably just didn't eat enough. But I am looking at changing to a ketogenic diet instead of the traditional diet. I think it's just a mindset thing. I think one of the big key factors is sleep, actually. Now, you're probably sitting there like, what do you mean? I'll tell you. So, I don't know why, and even I've listened to a couple podcasts, but when you're in deep when you're in deep ketosis, you don't need as much sleep. And like, it's not just me. I've listened to a couple of other podcasts, and even a doctor that was that's been researching this for however long, even he has the same thing, that people generally need less sleep. And then I know I should be getting more sleep, but if I can do more throughout the day and still feel okay, I think I'd rather take that approach. But then I sacrifice family events. But like realistically, at the end of the day, like my family love me no matter what. So if I don't want to eat what they're eating, it shouldn't really matter. But look, let's stop. Let's reassess. I need to do up a food plan. Maybe do up like a pros and cons list. It's hard because part of me wants to be flexible with how I do things, but then the more flexible I am, the less results I get. And then I hate that. Like, if you're going to do something, you fucking do it. Like, you don't just half-ass it. So that's where I'm at with things. Part of me goes, I want results, and part of me goes, I want some flexibility so yeah, I need to think about, I guess realistically what I want. And yeah, I hope you're getting what I'm saying. If not, I'm sorry. It's 6 in the morning and I'm a bit hair going in the head right now. But I will. Well, look, I'm going to talk to you. I'll try and do this video thing where I just talk to you when I'm driving to places or like what I'm doing. So I'll probably talk to you when I get home from the gym. Oh, hurrah. All right, well, I went to the gym. I think I had a good session. I think I did low rows, and then I just did my close, like I did machine low rows. It's like a free weight machine though, because like you put the free weights on. I did that, and then I did a close grip pull down. I did some rear delt flies, and then I think I did some side delt raises. I then did the rope cable hammer curl. It sounds really long when you say it like that. I then did some incline, like seated incline dumbbell curls, and then I just curled just the bar, like just a straight bar. I did that a bunch of times. I did a couple sets of that, and then I was pretty well just done. I didn't want to go too hard and just completely burn myself out. I then went and sat on the recumbent bike. So that's the one where you sit down and it's kind of like a chair really. And then I cycled for 20 minutes there while watching some YouTube videos. And then that was it. And then I went home, had a shower. I had a shake, 2 scoops of my, what's that? Of like the plant-based protein, 2 scoops of Staminade. Like you can just buy like the giant, like a tub of Staminade that you're supposed to use to make up like a liter or whatever. I used 2 scoops of that for some quick carbs. And then I sat down and I made a to-do list. Oh, wait up. Yeah, I sat down, made a to-do list. I pieced together the video that I was supposed to upload the other night because I hadn't even edited it. So I did that. Posted it up. And then, yeah, so now I'm just on the way into town. I need to, mental note, I need to go to the chiropractor, and then I've got to go to Grand Central, which is just the shopping centre. And then I've got to get some invoices for my gym membership so that I can claim them back at work. So I've got to do that, buy some work socks. I forgot to put that on my list, but that is definitely going on the list. Buy work socks. And then, what else have I got? Oh, I can't remember it. Oh, and then there was like I don't know why, but Adidas just seems to make the best clothing for me. Like, that fits well. So I know that they've got a singlet that I want to try out. My housemate bought an Adidas singlet, and it looks just like the one that I bought, except mine's obviously older. It's from like 6 years ago. So I wouldn't mind getting an updated one because I like the way that one fits me. I don't know why, and I'm pretty sure it's a running singlet. So I'll go suss those things out, go buy some new guitar strings. And then already on my to-do list, I calibrated the Photo Pill app. So with the Photo Pill app, I'm pretty sure I said it yesterday, you can do like this augmented reality so that way you can see what's where at what time in like the real world. So I calibrated that, and you calibrate that by standing out in your driveway like a dickhead, waving your phone around like a figure 8 while all these people drive past. So I did that. Got some really weird looks. That's okay. So I calibrated that. That's all sorted now. Or at least I think so. I might do another calibration when I get home. It's hard because it says to not stare directly into the sun, but it's pretty hard not to. when I'm trying to line the sun up. So yeah, let's start with all that, and then let's see how we go. I'll try and and then I put some washing on because I thought to myself it makes sense for me to put my washing on. That'll take about 2.5 hours to wash, and then by that time I should be back from in town, because I don't want to spend forever in town, because then my day just goes, and I've got a lot to do. Busy boy. So it's off to the chiropractor. Good morning. It is what time is it? 6:53, and it is the 30th today. So that means I didn't do my post last night. Did I forget? Kind of. Well, it was just a big day yesterday. I went into town. I did get one set of invoices that I was chasing. I couldn't get the other set because it turns out, since I signed up in Brisbane, I had to contact the Brisbane Snap Fitness to get my stuff. So I sent that email yesterday. So yeah, that's in the works. I did get a fair bit done yesterday on my to-do list. What did I do? So I bought an old workout program ages ago, a push-pull legs one by Jeff Nippard. I tried to download it from my emails again. Turns out the link doesn't work anymore. Luckily, since I don't delete anything on my phone, I had already downloaded it to my phone nearly 3 years ago now. So I found those, favorited them, so that way I can access them anywhere. I redid my budget. I think it's about $2,000 a month I spend on just living, just on bills and stuff. It's a bit over 2,000. In 3 months' time, that will change to, it'll be just over $1,000 then. But even then, that'll change yet again when I get my reimbursement from work in regards to my gym membership. So that's pretty awesome. So I did that and sent it off. What else is there? I bought a lunchbox yesterday. I know adults need lunchboxes too, apparently. So I did that. I got it set up. And then I think one of the most important things, because I'm forever forgetful, and you're about to get blasted by music right now. I added that to my tax folder. I'm fucking useless at that. I got my gym fee invoice. I did buy some new guitar strings. I did play the guitar yesterday, just to confirm. Like, I'd already bought the strings, and then I was about to switch it out, but I was like, let me just, because every time I've been playing it, it's been late at night and I've been really tired, and the way in which I play the guitar is different. So like when I'm playing it late at night, I try not make much noise. But when I play the guitar normally, I was fine. Like, it didn't sound bad, it didn't feel bad either. So I just have extra guitar strings now. I went to the chiropractor. That was good. My body wasn't as bad as what I thought it could have been. I bought some new Adidas singlets. I don't know why, but Adidas just seem to fit me the best. They make the best pants because they actually have like zips on the pants. And like I like the look of Under Armour better. I don't know why. I just like Under Armour. But do their clothes fit me that well? Not really. So I think Rebel had a deal. It was like, if you buy more than two, you save $5 each pair. So I bought 3 pairs. So that's pretty awesome. Got that sorted. I calibrated the photo pills app. I did that in the morning. I did not go for a run. We had family over yesterday. We had a pizza night. I purposely said that I didn't want anything, and I just left what was left of the leftovers. Otherwise, we would have had extra pizza, and I would have gorged myself silly. So I think in the end, I only ate like half a pizza and like some garlic scrolls, and I would have been under calories, except those would have bumped me up. So I tracked everything up until dinner time. From then, I kind of just fell off a little bit. And then I out of the habits yesterday, I played the guitar. I actually played that for a while, and but I didn't read my book, and I kind of fucked up there because it was such an easy thing. Like I could have done that anywhere, but instead, I just got distracted, and I just didn't do it, and that's pretty much it. So I'll just try and read some more today. The only thing that I have to go into town for today is actually nothing. I don't have to go into town at all. I think I might go in with my friend later on to get some tie rod ends for his car, and then I might have to get some calipers to measure something. I've got some 3D model jigs that I need to redesign for my old work boss, and then I need to create that online, but I just need to measure everything out first. And it's a bit of a dicky shape. I'll show you what I mean later on. And then I was looking into video transcriptors, and I didn't really get too far with a plugin that automatically populates a post, which is sort of okay, because ideally I'd like something that did it all in one instead of multiple things, but I'm going to try out this video transcriptor. But look, a lot of it all just depends, because ideally I want something that I can modify on the go. I don't have to have a computer, because as soon as I have to have a computer, it's just more things that I have to carry around, whereas my phone comes everywhere with me, just because everyone's phone comes everywhere with them these days. So a lot of it's just catching up on computer work today. I need to buy some soft hats for the gym. Like this is like a really soft runner's cap. I got this when I was in Cairns in June last year for the Cairns Ironman, and it's just my favorite kind of hat. And I didn't realize how hard they were to find. And I didn't realize how expensive this hat is. I didn't realize that this is a $50 hat. And then like I say expensive because like I'm the guy that would pay $5 for a hat, and this is like 10 times the price, but it's super lightweight, it's flexible, and I like the soft brims because it means I can abuse them. Like I can press them up against the backs, like these headrests, and they bend, and it doesn't really matter. And they're quick drying. So, I mean, obviously they're designed for running. So I need to get some more of these. Did I watch the photo pills tutorial? No. Did I go out and photograph the stars yesterday because it was the new moon? No, I did not either. I might try it tonight instead. Realistically, a day isn't going to make much difference. It was more or less just about marking out when the new moon is, because like obviously that's the best time to take star photos. But I don't know why, but I was super wrecked. Me and my best mate yesterday were playing Pokemon Go or driving around the local area, and that was pretty fun actually. So I think we were talking about, you know, finding more opportunities to take the kids out to the park and stuff, so that way we can secretly just go catch more Pokemon. Besides that, I'm going to cut this. Oh wait, I should probably do the mindfulness post. What did I learn today? What did I learn? Oh, look, I learned more things about random auto catches. I looked into more things about the YouTube transcribers. I was even looking into even just cameras, like just generic camera stuff. All of it's pretty vague. And then I learned that my guitar yesterday was actually fine. So, but I need to make some kind of guidelines up today. I'm thinking today, I've got to fair bit of spare time today. What positive things happened? Played my guitar, found out it's okay. I did go to the gym. That's good. I ate pretty well. And then look, I tracked most of my calories, and then I did I did some cardio yesterday after the workout. And you know, even for the afternoon, we got out and did a little bit of walking around and stuff. So pretty positive day for me. Look, self-reflection and notes. I feel like I covered all that already. Something that I did yesterday that scared me. Now this is always hard because obviously it's better to do it fresh while it's in my head kind of thing. If anything, it would have just been, I'm thinking trying new weights in the gym is always scary because I just don't know how my shoulders or my joints are going to react. So that's always something scary. It's kind of just like one that I've always got in the bag though, because I guess I'm always scared. But if anything else, it would be even just, I'm a bit self-conscious about, actually, something positive that happened yesterday would have been, I used to be able to play Wonderwall, but I forgot how to do it. So then yesterday, without even looking at the strumming pattern, I just got the chords and I figured it out how to play it. And it actually sounds okay. I was pretty happy with that because I'm just going off by like the rhythm in my head, like the memory of like how Wonderwall goes, and then I was adjusting my strumming from there. So I think it was fun to do like that because it's like problem solving in a way. I want to try that with a couple other songs as well because sometimes I struggle with rhythm and stuff, but sometimes I find that if you just don't overcomplicate it and you just do it, you kind of just stumble your way through. And even if it doesn't sound good to other people, it sounded pretty good to me, so I'm okay with it. But I'm going to cut this here because I've got to go about the rest of the day, and I'm going to do a back-to-back post after this video. So now I have to do the morning one for today, if that makes any sense. But I will talk to you, well, probably tomorrow.